WFYI podcasts are brought to you by the 34th Heartland International Film Festival, returns October 9th through the 19th, showcasing 100 independent films from the Indy area. Festival tickets and more at heartlandfilmfestival.org.
WFYI podcasts are brought to you by Bloomington, home to the Indiana Hoosiers and over 200,000 acres of fall foliage in the Hoosier National Forest. Enjoy in-seasonal flavors at local restaurants, experience views atop 4 fire towers, or catch a Big Ten football game at Memorial Stadium. Plan your fall getaway at visitbloomington.com.
This is Small Studio Signal Boost from WFYI. I'm Melissa Davis, your host tonight, along with co-host Adam Gross. Tonight, our celebration of 10 years of Small Studio Sessions continues, with a listen to artists playing our upcoming show at Turntable. We'll hear music from Sarah Grain and the Billions of Stars, Sweet Poison Victim, and Everything Now, all Indianapolis-based bands. Stay with us for an hour of contemporary music from Indiana-based artists here on Small Studio Signal Boost. So we have an exciting event on the horizon to celebrate a decade of Small Studio Sessions. Adam, you have all the details, right?
I do, yeah. So our 10th anniversary show is October 16th. That's this Thursday at Turntable, featuring live performances from Small Studio alumni Everything Now, Sweet Poison Victim, and Sarah Grain in the Billions of Stars. Plus, Luna Music will be there with a pop-up record shop. Tickets are only $15, which is pretty reasonable, I think. Get all the details and ticket info at wfyi.org/live. And we'll hear from all 3 of those bands in this show tonight.
We will. And you know, one of the first bands to play Small Studio Sessions back in 2015 was Sarah Grain and the Billions of Stars. And they have remained active over the decade, playing shows all over the city and really cool events for us at WFYI.
And I saw Sarah posted just the other day that 10 years ago, it wasn't just the first year of Small Studio Sessions. It was the first year of the Billions of Stars.
Oh, wow.
It was their first year as that band.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow. So we've all been here from the beginning.
That's right.
That's awesome. Well, Sarah's such a fantastic musician, and it's great to see her band live. And we have a taste of that now. Let's listen to Sarah Grain and the Billions of Stars from the band's 2015 Small Studio Session, a sample of what you'll hear at Turntable on Thursday.
We're Sarah Grain and the Billions of Stars, and we're thankful to WFYI for having these small studio sessions and supporting local music like this. And we decided to start off with a song that everybody can relate to. And this one is called Meadow Blue. It was written in Murat Park in the middle of a blue, sunny sky field, on a day where I was looking to get away from the pressures of this modern life. And I think that's something that we're all looking for sometimes. And yeah, it's Meadow Blue.
A quiet little room, a sunny little window where I can just stare, but I guess this field sunny little window where I can just stare, but I guess this field will do. Meadow blue, open air. I want a quiet little room, a sunny little window where I can just stare, but I guess this field will do. Meadow blue. Oh, I get so tired. I trample all the beauty for a chance to feel inspired. Then I lay right down in the mess I've done. Watch the moments flutter down and I treasure everyone. Till all around me is a gorgeous bed of dreams, and my work is done. I want a quiet little room, a sunny little window where I can just stare, but I guess this field will do. Meadow blue, open air. I want a quiet little room, a sunny little window where I can just stare, but I guess this field will do. Meadow blue. All my work is done. I want a quiet little room, a sunny little window where I can just stare, but I guess this field will do. Meadow blue, open air. I want a quiet little room, a sunny little window where I can just stare, but I guess this field will do. Meadow blue, meadow blue, meadow blue, meadow blue, meadow blue.
I want to take a moment and introduce these musicians up here. This is Doug Sauter on the mandolin and guitar, Ryan Cook on the drums, Nate Gray on the bass, and Mina Cohane on the accordion and the keys. And this is a really special group of people, and this band kind of came together magically. Like I said before, I have young children, and I went through a spurt of having twins, and they were very young, and it was very hard to do anything. So I spent a couple years not writing songs, not playing music at all. And it was 2 Januaries ago. Well, I guess that's not true, because Mina and I were in a band together, a hip-hop band. We both sang kind of backup vocals and did instruments. Doug was in a band with one of my best friends, and so I knew kind of him through that. And Ryan and Nate worked on my solo album with me in 2010. So we all kind of knew each other. And in 2 Januaries ago, I got inspired and I just wanted to start playing music again. I made this goal. I'm going to do this show and we're going to bring together a band for it. It's only going to be for this one show. I just want to get it going. And we got together and started playing. And after playing the first couple tunes, we were like, we're a band, right? We're going to do this. So it's just it's so much fun and a joy. And I've been able to like bring some songs out of the woodwork that really never came to life when I was just playing on my own, because they weren't meant for just a girl and her guitar. They were meant for instrumentation. They were meant for complexity. And all of these people in this band really brought a lot of these songs to life. And we're writing, which is great. Like that last song we wrote together. These next two songs we're gonna play are songs we kind of had to dust the cobwebs off of, got them off of the shelves, brought them. They were nothing before, and then they became something marvelous with the billions of stars. So this first song is called Dreaming.
this song. I bleed in
Thank you. So yeah, like I said, I just love playing with these folks, and everyone comes from such interesting perspectives. We have like someone with an Americana background, jazz composition, rock, just everything. I'm a folk singer, and so it's cool to see what kind of music that makes, what kind of genre that is. I can't even really put a genre on it. So then
Folkanova, right?
Folkanova.
Folkanova.
Oh, right. Folkanova. So this next song is called Tapestry, and it's another one that I kind of brought as bare bones, and everyone got really excited and gracefully managed to make it anew and reinvent it.
Day is blind, blue is green, and green is gray. When you saw me in the orange-colored light, red velvet curtains led the way. But don't mistake me for those curtains. I can't be pulled back to see the view. For my whole body is a tapestry. The entire world is there for you to see. Notice the people in the garden, they're laughing. Notice the girl in the corner who spins her web. Oh, she was given the hands of a spider when she misused her own. She was corrupted. Notice the dying wolf who's bleeding and in dire need of rest. But in the final moments of her life, she bears her young her breast. I got hills and valleys too. They are steeples, winding rivers. You want farms, I got a few. I don't let my harvest shiver. The morning is gray, the falling rain is explosive in a way. It rises from beneath my mother's face, and I am back beneath Brazilian sky. Don't you wonder why? God is me, gravitates this body that you see, and mine is but a ripple in the sea. Oh, yours may be the water crest. Don't you second guess. Night came beneath my window and waited for me in the light. Then she snuggled through my cracked front door and woke me with her gentle plight. I won't fight, I won't forget you, she said, below her morning breath. Then she took my aching body and she laid me there to rest. I got hills and valleys too. They are steeples, winding rivers. Dear wood farms, I got a few. I don't let my harvest shiver.
That was Sarah Green and the Billions of Stars from the band's 2015 small studio session, a session recorded in the very first year of the series, which is made possible by your support at WFYI.org/give. Adam, we are in our fall membership campaign. You know, this is the first membership campaign since we've been 100% community funded. Wow.
Yeah, it's a big change, you know, and we always say that your dollars count and this is your money at work, you know, but this is only your money at work now. This is community funded for the community. These are bands that play in our community, you know, these are our neighbors. And so we're asking our neighbors to give back and help us keep this local programming going at WFYI.org/give. You can also help support by coming to our show this Thursday at Turntable featuring Sarah Green, who you just heard, and Everything Now, who we'll hear from later in the show, and Sweet Poison Victim, all Small Studio Sessions alums celebrating 10 years of the show. That's just $15, and you can get all the details at WFYI.org/live after you go to WFYI.org/give.
Yeah. And we always hear, local, how important local is, supporting our local artists, supporting our local food. Let's support our local music at WFYI.org/give and our community-funded public radio. It's a new funding model, and we're going to try this out and see how it goes, but we need your help at WFYI.org/give. Coming up after the break, we'll hear from Indiana-based Sweet Poison Victim. That's fantastic music for a celebration. Stay tuned here on Small Studio Signal Boost. You're tuned to Small Studio Signal Boost. We're listening back to Small Studio Sessions tonight in celebration of 10 years of the series. And an artist that we had this year in the Small Studio was a band that we've talked about a long time at the station. They have a great following, Sweet Poison Victim. Adam, you recorded this one this year.
Yeah. Earlier this year, it's the most people we've ever fit into the small studio. It was challenging.
It's a good challenge.
But it was a good challenge. It sounds really good. I mean, this band is one of my favorite bands to see live. And I'll do another plug. You can see them live on Thursday, October 16th at Turntable for our 10-year anniversary show. And Melissa, so I think when we recorded them, maybe they had like 11 or 12 people in the studio at once.
Wow.
But they're going to have 13 people at Turntable,
stage?
from what I hear, on stage.
Wow.
And it's going to be a mix of original members and new members. This band's been around for more than 10 years, so it's super exciting stuff.
That is really cool. How exciting. Looking forward to it. And it's a celebration.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, let's listen back to this session from Sweet Poison Victim here on Small Studio Signal Boost.
Wokoya uba yehu odo. Au mi dofo ba abwaji wa Wokoya uba yehu odo mini. Mi dofo abwaji bidowo. Wokoya uba yehu odo mini wa. Lazo lazo, oya semu, wakan lazo la de tasa, ochodo ya sem, hey, au mi be bro ye wuko ya tena wamu, ama muti koko, hai, mi be bro ye wuko ya tena wamu. Hey, why the man you want to? Sweet poison. I play them go. On no go for work and I bed nego. Made up for pa abwati wa o. Wokoya wumba ye o do mini wa. Made up for pa abwati wa Wokoya wumba ye o do mini. Midofwe abwati bidowo. Wokoya wumba yo odo milewa. Abwati wa Wokoya wumba yo odo milewa. Ebe midofo abwati wa. Woko da day. Kwesi nuwo. Award them papa. Uncle the book, Uncle the bit, Uncle the day, Consabade, Uncle the day. I'll meet the bro, the Wukoya, Kenawam, Ama was it go. Meet the bro, the Wukoya, Kenawam, Ama was it go. Ansani kidabum kidabum, Hamin kidabum kidabum, Sonin kidabum kidabum, Tofa nin kidabum kidabum, Sansani kidabum kidabum, Lonin kidabum kidabum, Senin kidabum kidabum, Kenkebani kidabo, Ni kidabe, Ansani kidabo, Ni kidabo, Sankopani kidabo, Ni kidabo, Sopana ni kidabo, Ni kidabo, picture one, you gonna picture was a gonna put it up in a bum no one not picture one not picture bum mabuga I do. Answer ni kiribum kiribum, say ni kiribum kiribum, la ni kiribum kiribum, tofa ni kiribum kiribum, esi kin kiribum kiribum, le ni kiribum kiribum, sa ni kiribum kiribum, kenkeba ni kiribum, ni kiribum, answer ni kiribum, ni kiribum, sankaba ni kiribum, ni kiribum, esi ni kiribum, ni kiribum, kenkeba ni kiribum. mains, tous les mains, tous les mains, tous les mains, tous les mains. Aujourd'hui, c'est aujourd'hui, hein. Alors vous savez pas, c'est en bas, en bas, devant, derrière, devant, derrière, devant. Aïe, bouge-moi ça, bouge-moi ça, bouge-moi ça, bouge-moi ça. Profondément, profondément. Ça, poussez, 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 poussez.
That was Sweet Poison Victim, recorded in our small studio, and you're listening from WFYI. I'm Melissa Davis, and we are in our fall membership campaign, the first one since being 100% community funded. It was a surprise, but here we are, and we are doing our best to get you to join us in membership tonight to support local radio, local broadcasting, and to support your community at WFYI.org/give or WBAA.org/give.
Yeah, it was a surprise. It's not easy, but we're not planning on going anywhere, and that's thanks to your support. And, you know, we love doing this local show, and we love doing small studio sessions, and that's only made possible now by your dollars, and then all the other great local music programming we have on the show, like Echoes of Indiana Avenue, Cultural Manifesto, Blues House Party, and Stolen Moments are both locally produced. I mean, all of that is from your community to your community, and only made possible by your support at WFYI.org/give, or by buying only a $15 ticket to our show on Thursday.
Love that. We can all celebrate community together.
Yeah, and you can get those tickets at WFYI.org/live.
Coming up on Small Studio Signal Boost, we'll hear from Indianapolis-based Everything Now. Stay tuned. WFYI podcasts are brought to you by the 34th Heartland International Film Festival. Returns October 9th through the 19th, showcasing 100 independent films from the Indy area. Festival tickets and more at heartlandfilmfestival.org. This is Small Studio Signal Boost. Thanks for listening tonight. You can find the podcast edition of the show most places you get your podcasts or at WFYI.org/podcasts. I'm Melissa Davis, joined by Adam Gross, and we can go to WFYI.org/podcast, and then, because we're in Pledge Drive, we'll go to WFYI.org/give.
Yeah, and then there you can help support this show and small studio sessions and all of the amazing local programming we have here on the station. Like this session we're about to hear from Everything Now, our most recent small studio session.
Such a good band. They were from Muncie. They're here in Indianapolis now, and they've kept going during that transition. Bands don't usually last 10 years, so it's quite an accomplishment.
Everything Now has been around, I mean, probably close to 20.
That's
right.
That's right. Wow.
Yeah.
2 decades.
Yeah.
And they're still going, and they're still great and doing new music. It's really remarkable. Well, they'll be playing at the show. Let's listen to their music now from this small studio session. This is Everything Now on Small Studio Signal Boost.
Same war. is a war against ourselves. It is a war that has no hopeful end in sight. Have always been this way, you know it's true, child, and no one knows just what it all is leading to. It is a world that is too fragile. It is a world without much hope. It is a world that's out there waiting just for you. Border of complete chaos. We are pursued by death and grace at the same time. It is a grace that can't be conquered. It is a grace that can't be held. It is a grace that someday must be yours and mine. We've always been fighting the same war, and it started before anyone here was born, my child. It is a war against evil. It is a war against ourselves. It is a war that has no hopeful end in sight. No end in sight. No end in sight. Thanks. Thanks WFYI and Small Studio Sessions for having us. We're big WFYI supporters, and that song was called The Same War. It's off our most recent album, Hideout Mountain. And this next one's also on that album, and it's called Magic Mountain. Just moved on from you. Somebody stole the name you used to use. You get upset, but there is nothing to do except keep on crying. Boo-hoo-hoo. These days it feels like we have turned a corner. It's like we're headed over some great ledge. Maybe it's just a part of getting older. To be living in the land of the
thanks. Wanted to say one more time, thanks to WFYI for having us and Small Studio Sessions. We love the series. We love public radio. Support public radio. They need it more now than ever, and we want to see WFYI thrive. So that's our message for the day. This is our last song. It's called White Skies at Dawn. It's another new one. We got a new album coming out hopefully later this year or next year, but we just figured we'd play some of this stuff while we've been working on it. Hope you like it. Thanks again for having us.
Skies at dawn, been staring at the sun for way too long. Wait for my true love. I will wait for my true love. Crash at the mines, but it ain't no problem of mine. While I wait for my true love, I will wait for my true love. If you don't know how to live, does someone have to show you how? If you don't know why to die, oh crash at the night, lock the door and turn out all the lights while you wait for your true love. Wait for your true love. Run out into the snow when you realize that you are not alone. Wait for my true love. I will wait for my true love. If you don't know how to love, is someone gonna show you how? If you don't know why to love, don't start now. How can I live knowing the things that I know, hoping that I could be wrong, so I won't have to face this massive fear? We live in the dark and choose not to honor the pact that was made by all our forefathers, and I got away with murder today, but maybe it's just in my head. White skies at dawn, been staring at the sun for way too long. Wait for my true love. I will wait for my true love.
That was Everything Now from the band's 2025 Small Studio Session as we celebrate a decade of the series. I'm Melissa Davis here with Adam Gross, and we're asking for your support during this pledge drive. And also, we have a really cool show to tell you about. Adam has the details.
Yeah, so as always, you can support us anytime at WFYI.org/give, but a super fun way to support us this Thursday, October 16th, we'll be buying a ticket, a $15 ticket to Turntable, where you can see live performances from all of the bands you heard tonight. Small Studio alumni, Everything Now, Sweet Poison Victim, and Sarah Green in the Billions of Stars. We'll have a bunch of WFYI merch and swag also. We have a WFYI Small Studio Session signature cocktail.
Ooh.
We'll have a pop-up record shop by Luna Music. Again, tickets are just $15. You can get all those details at WFYI.org/live. And it's an early show. It starts at 7. You should be able to be home and in bed by like 10:30.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, right. It's an adult show.
Yeah, it's for the grown-ups. It's going to be fun. Find out more information, WFYI.org/live, and then give at WFYI.org/give. This is Small Studio Signal Boost. Adam Gross and Roxana Caldwell created our show. This episode was produced by Adam Gross and me, Melissa Davis. You can check out the podcast edition of the show most places you get your podcasts or at WFYI.org. Thanks for listening tonight, and thanks for your continued support of public media. You can join in membership anytime at WFYI.org/give or at WBAA.org/give. And we are at our last song of the night. Adam, what do we have?
Well, let's listen to another small studio session.
Oh,
what do you say?
cool.
Maybe from an instrumental artist, Premium Blend?
Nice. Good selection.
Yeah, all right. This is Premium Blend from their small studio session here on Small Studio Signal Boost. Have a great night.
WFYI podcasts are brought to you by the 34th Heartland International Film Festival. Returns October 9th through the 19th, showcasing 100 independent films from the Indy area. Festival tickets and more at heartlandfilmfestival.org.